whispers on the wind, something's about to evolve. I'll just keep on hitting things, what problems can't that solve? 25 full years of questing, no banks or graves to delve. RuneScape 3 Hawk or Ultimate Ironman, questing through 2012. Welcome back to July 3rd, 2012. Updates. We've got them. To get to the next quest. On July 6th, 2012, behind the scenes video on Social Slayer and the Gillinor games, which we're going to get to both of those here. Explain more when we get there. On July 11th, 2012, patch notes. Bandos chestplate, Bandos tassets, and the Tukar Cow, also known as the Kiln Cape, get a graphical update. The Carnelian Rising quest gets some small fixes. Run energy correctly restored when using the fissures in the Crucible, which we are not going to ever do because that's PvP. And interface highlighting, graphical area updated. Also go have the Gillinor Games preparation event before the event even starts. Help make food and all the metals and the venue for a daily dose of smithing, mining, cooking, and construction XP. And you also get some contribution points, which you'll be able to spend in the shop once the event actually starts. For the main update for today, we get Social Slayer. Get yourself an enchanted gem, and use it on another player to invite them to your Slayer group. And then, go get a Slayer task. Specifically, you only can use one person's block slots, so it doesn't get all weird. And then if the other person can't get that task, I guess they just don't get to participate. So, make of that what you will. Figure out how to make this work for you. And you also need to get it from a Slayer Master that both of you have access to. So, can't get a high-level task on a low-level account or anything. Not that it would help you too much to do so, because all of the kill counts go towards the task, no matter who gets it. And the experience is not shared. So, basically, you go through this whole process to get a Slayer task, then both of you go there, compete on the kills, and you only get the normal amount. So it's essentially Slayer tasks that last half as long for the most part. And you also get proportional Slayer points, so it's not like you can boost Slayer points or anything. So really the only actual added benefit here, besides I guess playing with friends, depends what you're trying to do, is the co-op Slayer points. You can use those to buy some pets and some small co-op Slayer bonuses, like using food on each other and potions and something. Oh yeah, Ironman cannot do Social Slayer, so don't think we can even get any of that stuff. Also with the new co-op Slayer points, you get access to the Slayer shop, even if you haven't done smoking kills. You just only are able to buy stuff from the social side of things. And you also might need to toggle on and off your private chat if you don't want to keep receiving Slayer task invites or something. It's a system that we can't use. On July 13th, 2012, behind the scenes video on the next Penguin Quest, Combat Beta Patch Notes. Many staffs now count as magical weapons. Very helpful. Guthan's healing set effect works. Monkeys won't have human chat heads. And potatoes can be cooked. What is going on in the Combat Beta? Find out more in the Combat Beta blog. Going to increase auto attack damage to make it slightly better. It's still not good. More options for stun escaping. Removing the low-level enemy XP cutoff entirely, so you can actually still get experience fighting low-level enemies that you would do for actually training. It needs to be a different system if they want to actually encourage fighting higher level stuff. Also increased magic and range damage to make it more competitive and doable. Looking into single-way wilderness combat worlds, auto healing after you equip your armor if you're in a safe area, dungeoneering and summoning just all together, and the presentation of all the new information and abilities and things. There's a lot of information to try to show. I've had some issues with that going forwards here. On July 17th, 2012, patch notes. Clockwork Cats won't cover the loot in PvP. Gilded Pickaxes work against Tuktiz Ket Dill in the Dominion Tower. And that's it. That's the entire patch notes. Sometimes there's a lot of things, and we only go over the most interesting ones. Sometimes there's barely anything. They're too busy making the 10-year veteran cape. It's got an X on it and a big hood. Also comes with an emote. Let's do that here. Play emote, veteran cape. X for 10. There you go. 10 years. Technically, the game's been out for longer, but they didn't start tracking until release of RuneScape 2, so 10-year veteran cape. Also members, so yeah. And we also have a new set of microtransactions available. Solomon's General Store. It's a microtransaction shop with costumes, emotes, animations, titles, and eventually more gameplay related things. Uses rune coins, a third-party currency that you have to purchase for IRL money. But if you open up the store, you get the first 200 free, so you can test things out, see what you want to buy a couple things and have a few left over so you buy more. And it also has a 10% discount for members. This all leads to the customization system. Overrides for animations and titles and presets and all that kind of stuff, which we're not too worried about. We do have a few things in there, probably, since some of the stuff is free and everything, and then also some things have been moved into the customization system over the years, but again, don't worry about that. Not too much. On July 18th, 2012, changes to game cards. There's $10 and $25 ones. Use them to choose from a combination of membership, or membership and spins, or membership and rune coins, or rune coins and spins. You just get a few different options. You also get bonus membership days for a limited time, and these new cards are exclusive to US Walmarts for now. Different ways of getting membership and stuff. Or just use a card, a credit card. On July 19th, 2012, Combat Beta Soul Wars event. Go play Soul Wars in EOC. EOC PvP. It's gonna go great. We also got 200 million accounts created event. Go fight some party demons in Barbarian Village, the Varrock Sewers, or the Bandit Camp. They have 200 million health, which is a lot, but you also don't need to do it with your regular weapons. Instead, you get the Boogie Bow. And this bow is very powerful against party demons. Can do up to 1 million damage. It looks very fancy. Defeat the demons, and you can get the 200 million glasses. 200, and it just continues into the hair. Definitely something here. Definitely something. There's also a new 200 mil website showing RuneScape timeline, infographics, videos by the team and players, various testimonials. Whole big accounts celebration. Even though a huge number of the accounts are definitely bots that have been banned. But, you know, it's fine. On July 20th, 2012, Combat Beta patch notes. Barge won't disconnect the game. Dread Nips won't stop fighting and go wander off. And more minigames are available. Also announcing the Sizzling Summer Blowout. Keep your membership going through August for 350,000 experience and a daily bonus spin. And then continue through September also for another 700,000 experience and 2 daily bonus spins. Also comes with 9 new customization options. Go into the new fancy wardrobe preset system here. We can show off the tropical islander outfit, including bare feet, which is definitely a choice. And then you can also get the seaweed hair and squid cape, which is also something. The tanned title, a crab transformation emote, and a choose your fate special item, where you have to choose from 4 powerful options, which they've not revealed what they're actually going to be yet. That's coming soon enough. So, basically, please continue having your membership going. Everyone's quitting because of microtransactions and evolution of combat and stuff. We'll give you 1,000,000 XP. This is going to have no repercussions whatsoever, obviously. On July 24th, 2012, you get the last RuneCast video of Season 1, player videos, and something new coming to the RuneScape channel. News and exciting stuff. You also get patch notes. No more becoming invisible by using the new emotes while having a prayer renewal potion active. Headbutt mining works in the living rock caverns. The Squeal of Fortune will no longer show you an unclaimable 200 million GP prize. Make people upset that they didn't get 200 million GP. And Rapid Restore and Rapid Renewal prayers can now be used at the same time. So, recharge your health and stats. Of course, we don't actually have those because we're on curses, but that's fine. Also get a camera zoom slider. Skipping the Make X interface if you only have 1 item to make, so just makes it. Some more Fish Flingers improvements, like being able to put the outfit in the house. Token reward changes, and urns can be stored in the tackle boxes. So, once we do a bit more Fish Flingers and get the outfit, we can put it in the house. It'll be great. That'll be something. And the next event, the Gillinor Games. Do a card game based race event, cheese wheel rolling, gathering competition, and marathons. Rewards include experience when doing the events, and contribution points to get a whole bunch of different costumes. I'm going to switch back to uncovered everything here. Show off the costumes here. First up, as it is a Gillinor Games Olympics kind of situation, comes in 3 tiers. There he is, the bronze tier. We have that over right to, want to see that? Clear. Apply. Bronze torch. That is a lot of torch effect there, my goodness. And then we have the silver outfit. You got the silver. Oh, the head's kind of broken on that. Bronze fine? Yeah. The 2026 player avatar changes. Still some problems. Still some problems. I can see why this one might have got through QA. Not many people out here wearing silver athlete's hats, but that's alright. And the silver torch of burning eternity. That's very on fire. Being held in a very pouring fire all over the place kind of hold there, my goodness. And then go all the way up to the gold set. Each of these costing more, obviously. There. Olympics. Or Gillenor Games, specifically. Also get the sportsman outfit, or a sportsman emote. Over the place. And the Mexican wave emote. Could see that being difficult to coordinate with everybody to have a wave going around. And the athlete title. Can also get rings that give bonus experience while playing the events during the event, but not like extra experience elsewhere, so it's just part of the event. Very fancy. Very cool. On July 25th, 2012, the Choose Your Fate items are announced. Options include a free safe respawn, a full heal, a deployable 5-minute deposit box, which you can put anywhere, or an insta-kill dart to kill a boss instantly. And of course you also get the 91 bonus spins and 1,000,000 XP in cosmetics during the whole event here. Well, that's something. Some of these rewards are definitely better than the others. Choose your fate, all that. On July 26th, 2012, Combat Beta Dual Arena event, and Mad Scientist outfit if you attend all the beta events. It is possibly before that because there's supposed to be... There was already an event before. I don't know if that's actually available yet, if you just got that news. Gotta get people to try to play the beta more here. Oh boy. And also double and triple XP pendants on the Squeal of Fortune. Yay. On August 1st, 2012, behind the scenes, we've got the Penguin Quest, Clan Avatars, Big Chinchompa, and Sizzling Summer starts. On the patch notes for today, the finish line will always appear in the Gillenor Games races. Camera zoom won't randomly reset. No more smuggling items out of resource races. Players can sap monkey knife fighters and chop blisterwood logs again, if you had a server crash while you were doing so. It made it impossible to start doing it again for some reason. Sizzling Summer. Members get their first piece of the outfit, the tropical headdress. And even more summer cosmetics available for purchase on the Solomon General Store. And 10 spins option on the Squeal of Fortune. And keyboard shortcuts to speed up spinning so you can buy more keys and spin more. On August 2nd, 2012, it's summer party time in the microtransaction shops. Sunbathe emote, beach balls to kick around. New foods, shark fists on the Squeal, and we got the summer selection in the Solomon store. On August 3rd, 2012, Combat Beta Pest Control event, and behind the scenes video on the new Penguin Quest, which comes out on August 7th, 2012, along with some patch notes. The camera will reset correctly when leaving the fight guild. Picking up dungeoneering keys won't zoom the camera in. No more passing out from exhaustion while crossing the finish line, and then that allows you to freely wander around the Gillenor Games race areas. So I'm trying to clip out of things. And we can really see these camera changes were going perfectly, my goodness. Also got some Queen Black Dragon changes. You can now get some summoning charms in the reward chest. lower value drops removed. Now has some cooldowns on the special attacks to not constantly spam them out. Improved click boxes. And then out in the Grotworm lair, the mature Grotworm drops have been nerfed. Because a lot of people were camping that and bodying it and stuff. Less rune items. No more royal bolts. So we'd have to get those from the medium level Grotworms if we wanted to have those bolts. And the removal of super restores for some reason. Still drops brews, but less commonly, but also twice as common, because it's dropping brews instead of restores. Those come back in 2018, once they figure out that the drop table is bugged. And, like we said, the next quest. It is Some Like It Cold. Talk to Chuck at the Ardoin Zoo. It's a penguin quest. Requirements: hunt for a red ractuber, 50 thieving, 50 construction, 65 fishing, 56 crafting. We're going to need an empty backpack later in the quest, but also going to need a few other things, like the clockwork suit, since we're doing penguin stuff. And that means we need to make a clockwork suit. Only takes a few bits, and we can make it in the house right before the house changes forever. Here we are at the zoo. Talk to Chuck. Hi, Chuck. How's it going? Ah, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. It's good to see you again. Before you speak, I want to mention that a fellow agent of mine is stationed on the iceberg. He is there to help you spy on the penguins, but he is also in charge of an intelligence gathering unit that has interrogated a recent arrival of KGP agents. He may need your help hunting penguins. Okay, I'll keep an eye on him for the next time I'm on the iceberg. I think that might be about the penguin hunting area. I think that already exists. Dr. Chuck, again, how's it going? Ah, Hardcore Ultimate Ironman Artic. It's good to see you again. Some Like It Cold quest. That's what we're here for. I'm glad you stopped by. One of my polar bear agents was on Larry's trail and has been captured by the enemy. We're going to need your help to break him out. Will you help? Accept the quest. Very good. How do you know your agent has been captured? I received a ransom note of sorts. My agent, Teddy, was attempting to track down Larry. He went to investigate a lead and was never heard from again. Then I received a letter from the walrus. A walrus? No, the walrus. He and the polar bears have a delicate truce. We control the land and permit him to patrol the seas. However, somehow Teddy has stumbled into his territory and has become a POW. A prisoner of war? I thought you said you had a truce. No, he's a prisoner of walrus. I don't know where he's being held, but I have intelligence reports saying a colony of seals have arrived on the coast of Releka, near Larry's boat. You need to convince them to take you to their camp and locate Teddy. Can I see a copy of the letter the walrus sent? Of course. Chuck passes the letter through the cage bars, which made a lot more sense when the zoo had cages instead of really low fences. You sure these bears and everything? It's probably fine. Here is the ransom letter. To my most esteemed adversary. Firstly, I hope this missive finds you mens sana in corpo sano. I myself have a bit of gout, but do not trouble yourself about me. I have plenty of subordinates to see to my health, though they are outrageously underqualified and easily distracted. But no need to go into what I suffer. You are no doubt fully informed of the interwinning history of my people and yours. If you are not, your educational standards are not what they were, and you should be mindful of the old phrase, ipsa santia potestas esset. For I hold vast knowledge, and with it has come power. You will, I hope, recall the Treaty of Barnaculas. the Great, which ordained that the Ursus Maritimus, you, will control the land, and the Albinus Rosmaris, I, will control the sea. My kind have proudly held up our end of the treaty. It has come to my attention, though, through less than auspicious means, that one of your agents, procureurs, dallied in our territory. His flagrant disregard for the treaty, Clause A, Section 37-9-104, stating that territorial waters should not be infiltrated without due cause and warning, has led to a precarious situation. The Pilo Pendant. Our peoples have maintained a delicate peace for generations. I'm willing to concede that, perhaps, this faux pas can be swept under the proverbial rug. I would expect a small compensation on your part to smooth wrinkled skin. A small amendment of the treaty would suffice. If you're not willing to bend, then I am afraid your agent will suffer the consequences. Yours most sincerely, Wallace. What a fancy guy. How's it going? See ya. Something like a cold. Let me teleport you to Relucca to get you started on your path. That reminds me, you won't need to carry your penguin suit. Both Jim and I have copies of it, should you require to transform. Alright. Do we need it or do we not? We'll go now. Teleports us to the boat. There's a whole different boat. And here we have seals. Also going to set active, unactive. Don't need blue stuff on the minimap here. Seals. Arf arf. What? I want to talk to you. What do I get out of it? Talking bores me. Do something entertaining and maybe I'll talk to you. How can I entertain you? I don't know. Maybe do a dance? Dancing is entertaining, mostly. Because humans look odd dancing. Why are you sleeping here? Because we're sleepy. I'm looking for a polar bear. As if I'm going to help you. The Horrors would have my hide if I revealed the location of our prisoner. So you are holding him prisoner. Well, that's interesting. What if you arrest me, take me prisoner? I'm not going to, now you've told me. I'm sleepy, not stupid. I'll have to think of another way. Let's try to entertain him with the dance. He said he enjoys dancing. Dance, 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 dance. Doesn't seem very amused. Well, was that entertaining? Not really. You've got no style. And it's definitely needed more, I don't know, something. Like a cowbell? A cowbell, really. Yeah, my favorite band uses cowbells. I shouldn't really listen to them as they're penguins, but boy do they know how to jive. Where does your band live? I don't know. With other penguins, probably. A lot of their songs were about being oppressed by some guard. Ping. And pong. Also, what's wrong with penguins? They're slaves and rebels. Or food. Very tasty food. Slaves? Rebels? I thought they were aiming for world domination. Exactly. Slaves shouldn't have power, so we eat them. Alright. Let's go find the slave rebel band penguins, guys. Take the boat to the iceberg. Yep. Okay. Ping and pong. Aye. Better get in the penguin suit before I talk to them. Actually, dude, it's okay. We've known for a while. Yeah, man. We were kind of hoping you'd learn to accept yourself as you are and feel comfortable telling us. There's nothing to be ashamed of. There's nothing wrong with being a human. You knew? How? Why didn't you say something? Dude, it was something you needed to realize for yourself. We didn't want to rush you. It's pretty obvious, though. I mean, you just had these vibes. But we don't care, man. You're still our best bud. I bet your aura feels totally cleansed now you got that off your chest. Yeah, I do actually feel better. Well, what are you guys doing out here, anyway? Oh man, we're experimenting with sound vibrations through ice. It's totally glacial. It's for our next album, Cowabunga. Yeah, dude. We'd like to go on tour and promote it more. We haven't managed to line up any gigs, and we don't have the right threads. You gotta have the right threads, man. Well, I can help with that. I've got a gig for you just off the coast of Releka. Some big fans of your cowbell. I bet I can help with your threads, too. What do you need? That would be bodacious, man. We've got all the supplies to make some stellar costumes, but we don't have any thumbs. If you give me the supplies, I'll get the costumes made. Awesome, dude. There's a crafting table in the burg where the dwarves were making the submarine parts. You can use that, or if you have one at your house. Ping hands over the supplies. Don't lose these, dude. Took us months to save up ration cards to get them. If you lose them, you'll have to replace them yourself. Gives us crushed gem, yellow dye, black mushroom ink, and a strip of cloth. Could go into the iceberg and everything, or just use our house. Another final look at the house here. Oh boy. Hopefully everything's gonna be okay. It's gonna be the clockmaker's bench, stuff and things, rock costume, partially complete, some like a cold. There you go. We get a rock costume, bonanza, and a pop costume. Rock on. Okay. Now we need to get back to the iceberg, which is a few step process here, but easily accomplishable. In terms of all the other teleports, one of the closest to a fairy ring would be Edgeville. But still further than the home telly to Yanil here. Whether or not it's actually quicker is a different question, since we actually have to run to the fairy ring from either location and the slow home teleport animation. Either way, though, gets us to the hunter area. Go. Fairy rings, no Draymond staff needed. Good times, good times. Back to the iceberg, get attacked by a bunch of rock crabs. Yeah, go. Fought some rock crabs earlier for magic XP and everything. Ping pong. Come back, come back. Dude, have you finished our spectacular threads? Yep, I got them right here. You hand over the costumes. Now we're talking. Dude, these are tubular. I'm never gonna take this off. Man, I totally agree. You can totally make a set for yourself if you ever want to. Dude, where's the gig going to be? It's on the coast of Releka. We'll just take the canoe over. Let's go, dudes. Time to rock this. Time to roll this rock. There's something else you should know. This isn't just any gig. It's a gig for some seals, who I'm hoping will lead me to the walrus. He's kidnapped a friend of mine, and I need to rescue him. Wicked, man. Spy games. Don't you worry, we won't blow your cover, dude. We are the souls of discretion. I'm sure. Alright. Travel on the boat. Back. Let's sing a song on the way over. Alright. You ready? Let's do this gig. There we go. Cowbells, bongos, seals clapping. It's a real hit. Good stuff. Wow, that was great. You'd have to come and do a show for us at the camp. We'd love to do a show for you dudes. We need our roadie to come with us, though. I guess he'll be okay. Just make sure he doesn't do anything bad. You ready to go to the seal camp? Yes. Oi, this isn't some vacation camp we're going to. You can't take anything with you. I deposit my pack and what I'm wearing. No, I'll deal with this myself. Want to put things in the bank? Of course not. No thanks. Alright. Apparently, clockwork suit, not necessary. I don't know. Maybe later. Can't bring that in. If we need to make it again, we'll make it again. Also don't need the ransom letter. All these items. Gonna put the rock shell and the fire cape in the house here. We can just store those in our storages. Marble cape rack. For the fire cape. Got a few other capes in here. And the armor case. For the armor. Shockingly enough. There you go. Soon enough, we'll have the fishing set in here. And then, for the rest of these bits, got a few ideas. We're going to want... We just probably sell this to a shop. I don't think that's even a regular general store. Technically, we could probably alch the Ring of Life for a little bit more money. It's not a huge deal either way, though. Drop the strong rabbit foot necklace. Might get that again when we do more wood cutting for any reason. Get more bird nests for farming. Trade in this general store here. Can we sell stuff to this? Yes, we can. We'll sell the Ring of Life and all the runes. So we can't have them. And then I think, just to make fighting the Jade Vine slightly quicker, even though it's probably not actually quicker, we're just gonna go store the Adamant Hatchet in the treasure chest here. Technically, it's a thing we can do. We'll probably come up with better ideas of what we want to put in here later. But for now, treasure chest, set up the treasure chest, put the Adamant Hatchet in there, close it, and destroy it. And now we have an Adamant Hatchet. Probably also going to be less important once we can actually put more tools on the tool belt, but besides that, we should be alright. Let's get back to Royalaka again. Yeah, nil. Free teleport. Don't need any runes or anything. Use the lodestone network. And that continues to be the case. Except in a specific circumstance later. And then the fairy ring, which we also don't need anything to use the fairy ring. Really are just unlocking more stuff here. It's pretty great. Snowy Hunter area. Away we go. Okay. This is all working out. It is all working out. Talk to the seal. They're now awake and everything. Being attacked by rock crabs. And alright, that was great. You can come do a show for us at the camp. We'd love to do a show if you do. It's ready to come with us though. I guess it'll be okay. Just make sure he doesn't do anything bad. Ready to go to the seal camp? Yep. Alright. What do we got here? Lots of snowiness. This is definitely a place. There's the walrus. You plebeians are disturbing my quiescence. All I wish for is a moment of quiet reflection. I'm going to have my delectable egg dinner, and then a respite. If you provoke me with your pandemonium, well, ut sementen ficeres et mets. As you sow, so you will reap. And here is the penguin sub. A penguin sub? Something. Alright, this is some aggressive snowing animation. My goodness. This is not a great place for this camp here. Oh boy. Ping pong, how's it going? Dude, we made it! Don't worry about us. We will find your friend. We'll keep the seals entertained. But not too loud, or we will upset the walrus. Teddy! Hi, are you Teddy, the PBJ agent? My name is Theodore. Okay, Theodore. I've come to rescue you. Chuck said you had a lead on where Larry might be. Oh, it's more than a lead. Larry's here. What? He's here? Why haven't the two of you escaped? Can't be that hard for the two of you to get away. Larry won't escape. You're talking crazy. Larry'd be out of here faster than something fast. I can't explain it. You won't believe me. You need to see him for yourself. He's around here somewhere. I think I found him. Larry. under the sea. Larry, what are you doing? Hi, Larry. Squawk. Larry, what's going on? Why are you dressed like that? Squawk. Okay, you think you're a penguin? Even penguins don't talk like that. Tell me what's going on. Fine. I'm upset because I don't have an egg. I can't help the motherland if I don't have children. I need an egg, and you're a smelly human. Larry, snap out of it. This isn't you. Penguins are bad, don't you remember? You made me risk my life infiltrating their iceberg, and I accidentally gave the pescaling my disguise, and he used it to build a submarine. And then you put my life in danger again by making me infiltrate the submarine and sabotage it while I was still on board it. Come on, Larry. Don't you remember the good times? The good times. Alright. Oh yeah, I remember. You're a traitor to the motherland. Oh, Larry. I didn't think there was a new level of crazy for you to attain. Now I'll have to figure out a way to get out of here. Oh boy. We got penguins, we got seals, we got many different buildings, doors, and the submarine. More guys over there. I can tell you've spoken to Larry. Do you understand now why he won't escape? He must be secretly planning something, luring them into a false sense of security or some other ploy. Don't delude yourself. You think I didn't think of that already? I've been observing him closely. There's been no change. He's convinced he's a penguin. He must be brainwashed or something. I don't understand. How did he end up here with the seals? The penguins had him. I haven't been able to find out. From what I've pieced together, it seems the seals captured a submarine, the carcass of which you see in the camp. I think Larry and all these other penguins must have been on board. We've got to get Larry out of here. He needs help. He won't cooperate. I tried forcing him, and we got caught, and I got put in this ridiculous outfit. He won't shut up about that egg. Then, that is step one. Get him an egg. Step one. Get him an egg. Anybody here have an egg? Penguins? Pong? Have you guys seen an egg around the camp? Eggs, man. I haven't seen any of them. Okay. Seals. Shove off, two legs. You may not be a prisoner, but I can't fraternize with you. Tell me more about the walrus. He's our leader. Before him, we just ate penguins and lay on the coast taking naps. And sometimes fought polar bears. Now we're organized, wear these uniforms, and have jobs. Is that better than before? I guess so. Kinda miss napping, though. Where did the walrus come from? Why did you let him become your leader? Have you seen how big he is? None of us could have stopped him if we wanted to. I don't know where he came from. He just has always been. Why did you dress the polar bear up as a clown? Well, we all really like being entertained. One of us went to the circus once, and ever since then, it's been our favorite entertainment. The bear tried to escape, so we decided he should wear a clown suit and entertain us. We had other circus toys too, but the walrus took them away. He said we were making too much of a ruckus with them. I don't even know what a ruckus is. What is this camp for? It's where we put prisoners of walrus, of course. But why do you need prisoners? What did they do wrong? They're penguins, and they built that ugly abomination of a ship and started swimming in our waters. Nobody swims in our waters, so we captured them. Might have eaten a few, too. Tell me about your homeland. It's lovely. Nothing but white ground and blue seas. Who else lives there? Well, we seals and the walrus. The polar bears live on the land mostly. Them and the penguins. The penguins used to just serve the polar bears. But then, when the walrus came along, he saw the injustice of it and made them serve us too. The penguins were slaves to polar bears? Sure. That's what they're there for. What else would they do? It's not like they're proper birds and can fly. They're working on it. They're working on it. Okay. Penguins. Stupid pescaling, knowing the seals, getting us caught, all for what? These guys got literal hats. They make us dance to entertain them, or they'll eat us. That's not great. Seals, anything else to say? Do you think this belt makes me look fat? Probably fine. Wait, what's... Shit, don't talk to me. I don't want the seals to bite me again. They're having problems. Oh, for a glimpse of our home, I hate this place. It's not a great place, all things considered down here. Astoria and Plaza. Not right now. We're concentrating on an invisible chest game. Invisible chess. Invisible chess. Alright. Looking around. It's very hard to see with the snow effects. Larry, do you know where you can get an egg? I am the Eggman. Where is the walrus? Woo woo woo. Cat. Penguin in the corner. Don't you think snow looks like butter? What? Seals are scum. Penguins. Got lights. Got penguin back here. Heh, puny human, I don't want to talk to you. Fine. Fish in the fishing hole. Don't need anything from here. I'm gonna find an egg. Let me find an egg. You look at all these buildings. We got stuff. We got things. We got snow. If we need snow, that's under control. A barracks kind of area. This one is more barracks. Get the ship. Very large. No beach balls. No fun. And Noodle. Noodle, what are you doing here? Don't know you, mate. What? Oh, yeah. Last time you saw me, I was a penguin. I gave you tar and feathers, and you gave me a fake ID card. Ah, yeah. Fake IDs weren't enough, eh? You want transpecies. My Uncle Pesto did that, but we don't talk about him much. Why are you here? You may have given bad odds on a seagull fight. Well, lucky for me you did. I need something smuggled in. I need an egg. Soz, mate, no smuggling here. The fuzz are too tough. I can do some info. Oh, I bet you're escaping, and I want in. Keep it down. Yes, we're planning an escape. Suppose I can bring you two. What information do you have in exchange? Little birdie told me that your mate Larry was brainwashed into Motherland. They was transporting him when the fuzz caught him. I guess that much myself. What about an egg? I heard Walrus eats them for lunch. Might want to check his hut. I don't know if we can really go past the Walrus here, but, you know. In here we've got the laundry room area with some shelves. Lots of things we need to collect later, but not at the moment. What other buildings we got here? We got the no circus locked door in here. Over here we got a cloth door, opens to a kitchen area. You'd think you might have an egg in here, but we heard the walrus was having his egg dinner. Let's see if we can go see him. Enter the door to the walrus. Blasted seals, always making a ruckus. I swear they make one more sound and I shall make a cravat out of them. Good thing I installed that sound monitor by the door. Maybe I'll get some peace tonight. Looks like he's having an egg for dinner. Need to get him out of the cabin long enough to get the egg. Use the sound monitor to track the levels and see when there is enough noise. Okay. Sound monitor. Banner box. Start monitoring sound levels? Yep. Seals. More seals. Encourage ping. Walrus has an egg in his cabin. You need to make enough noise to irritate him, make him leave long enough for me to go in and grab it. Totally sounds like a job for us, dude. We'll get the seals clapping. You should see if you can get anyone else around here to perform. It's going to take a lot of sustained clapping to annoy that mustachioed dude. Cowabunga, rock on. Ah, peace and quiet. Encourage Teddy. Teddy, we need to make enough noise to get the walrus out here. We need to dance or something. How degrading. Can't promise to do it for long. Probably get a headache. Dance. Teddy, dance. Encourage the bouncer. I bet you can't bounce that ball 100 times. Can so. Just keep checking in. I'll prove it to you. You can do better than that. Encourage, encourage. Encourage Teddy to rock on. Keep it up. Ah, peace and quiet. Better than that. Cowabunga. Keep it up, Teddy. Look at me, I'm entertaining. Noises. I guess those seals are finally paying attention and keeping quiet. Yeah, keep the sound going. You can do better than that. What's that rumbling? Go, 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 go. Keep it up, Teddy. Rock, rock, rock. Let's run around. Keep on keeping the sound up. I swear I hear clapping. Oh, you do? So much clapping. It's gonna be great. It's your final warning. I know you're making a ruckus. We're ruckusing it up. Consistent. Seal clapping all over the place. Woo! The most exciting time they've had in this prison camp for a long time. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. There you go. Did I not warn you of the consequences of disturbing my respite with your tumult? Was it not enough that I confiscated those abominable circus toys of yours? I better go steal that egg while he's distracted. Steal him. Enter in here. Steal from the table. You steal the egg. There you go. Anything else in here while we are in here? Doesn't look like it. Yoink. Egg. Not scrambled yet. Alright, Larry. Got you your egg. My baby. Oh, aren't you a pretty egg? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. No parent would want to raise their child in a prison camp. Surely you will want to escape with us. You want to do what's best for your egg. You're right. This is no place to raise Sheldon. Sheldon? Really? You know what? Fine. I'm not even going there. At least now he'll cooperate. Better form an escape plan with Teddy. Escaping. Fantastic. Larry has the egg and has agreed to escape. Joy. How are we going to escape from this depressing place? You must have a plan. You had a plan, right? I wasn't planning on being captured. How would I have a plan to escape? Guess I could ask all the penguins, see if any of them have a plan. This will all end in tears. Most likely my tears. You are very negative. I'm the Eggman. Woo woo woo. Hi, I was curious. Are you planning an escape? Shh, the seals may hear you. Okay, well, you can always use that as a backup plan. There's 5 more penguins to talk to. Various escape plans. You have any ideas how to escape? I was thinking, but what if it is a dream? 4 more. Penguins, penguins, penguins. Penguin here. Any bright ideas how to escape? What about this? I'm not sure how the killer whale would feel about that. Dr. Plaza. Go away, whippersnapper. I'm thinking about my next move. Move in what? Invisible chest, of course. Obviously. I need help with a plan to... Well, I don't want to say in front of the seal. Let me just cover my ears. Oh wait, my flippers can't reach them. You are so insensitive. With ears that small, it's a wonder you can hear anything. I'm not helping you, human. I'm in the middle of a game. Any distraction, I won't remember where my pieces are. He's busy. Comrade, report your escape plan to me. Sir, yes, sir. Let's put a pin in that and come back to it later. 2 more tries. 2 more. Got an escape plan? I was pondering something. Where would we get that much underwear? 1 more penguin. Any bright ideas? How about this? Killer whales. More penguin. So, You ever thought about escaping from here? Did you make any plans? Yeah, I've got a plan. Whisper, whisper, whisper. That's madness. I think that's all the penguins in the camp. Should talk to Teddy. Alright. Was any of those actually a plan is the question. Survey complete. These are ideas. We could make a lasso out of underwear and snag a trip on an albatross. We could fire ourselves onto the mainland using the blowholes of killer whales. Did they fail to notice the word killer in the name of that whale? We could lie on our backs and spell the word help in penguins. You're aware that penguins are mostly white when they lie on their backs. Pull a fire alarm and use the chaos to escape on rafts. Not bad, except for not having fire alarms or rafts. Make another iceberg, the same as this one, and move the seals over there when they're asleep. I can't decide if that's madness or genius. Whichever it is, it won't work. We could combine our powers to create Mega Penguin. Our powers combined would just create an even bigger flightless bird with a fluffy belly. Guess we're back to square one. Dude, we had an idea. Yeah, man, it's a stellar idea. Why don't we do what we came here to do? Put on the most amazing rock show ever. Going to go mad if I have to listen to one more idiotic penguin idea. Wait. What if we did rebuild the sub, but we disguised the work as being part of preparing for the rock show? Dude, that would make an amazing stage. We'll be up there shaking our cowbells and moving their souls. You do realize we won't actually do the show, right? It's a front to hide our escape. Whatever, man. You build and they will come. The rock gods will come. Right. Anyway, I think this could work. Teddy, can you repair the submarine? Perhaps, but not without plans and help. Never saw the submarine in action, so I don't know how to rebuild it. Okay, I'll get some blueprints from one of the penguins that was captured from the submarine. Any idea who I should speak to? I believe that older penguin by the kitchen worked on the sub. The one playing chess. Polaza, how's it going? Excuse me, can you help me? Checkmate. Ha ha ha. That doesn't count. You fudged the board 3 moves ago. Besides, chess is for wimps. A real challenge is Battlefish. Hello? The Two Legs is talking to you. Eh? Two Legs talking. Don't be daft, Legs can't talk. Oh, it's you, human. What do you want? I want to rebuild the submarine. Do you know how it was built? I should hope so, seeing as I built it, along with those short, bearded fellows. However, I don't just give that information out for free. I want something for my expertise. Okay, what do you need? I want to play Battlefish with this mutton head, but I mean an actual game board and pieces to do it. No more invisible game boards. It needs to have a checkered pattern on it and game pieces. You know Two Legs can't remember anything, write it down for him. Plaza hands you a list. You tell me about the walrus? Ha, that old fart. Worst thing that ever happened to my people he was. That depends entirely on your perspective. I'm sure a penguin's younger than you would disagree. What happened? The walrus showed up one day and united all the seal tribes. He demanded the penguins be our servants. I don't see how that was a good deal for the penguins. It wasn't. But it finally pushed them over the edge and gave them some backbone. They broke away on an iceberg and made an attempt at freedom. I like them a lot better now. They've got some backbone. That's why I put up with this crank. Should you two be fraternizing? Pa, what's this old crank gonna do? Fly away? Nah, it's boring here and all these young idiots are obsessed with stupid things like the circus. I could escape if I wanted, but where would I go? Back to that idiot Pescaling and his ridiculous ideas about taking over the world. That wasn't what any of us wanted. He just went mad. What's this camp for? What does it look like it's for? Holding prisoners. Well, what do you plan to do with them? No idea. Above my pay grade. And tell me about your homeland. I haven't seen our homeland in many years. Not since we broke away. Trying to take over the world, you mean? What do you know, Two Legs? We were trying to find a sanctuary. From what? There is a delicate balance in our homeland. The seals lived on the coast and in the water. The polar bears lived inland. Penguins moved between the two. We served the polar bears, and though sometimes cruel, they were good masters. They protected us from this lot. You were tasty. You can't expect us not to give in to primal instincts. The walrus showed up one day and united all the seal tribes. Negotiated truce with the bears. We could have penguin servants too, and we keep out of each other's way. We had no choice but to flee or face further enslavement. You tell me, Two Legs. You've been trying to build up an army. We've been trying to build up an army ever since to hold our own against this lot. Indeed. I'm trying to talk to Stormy. Let's talk to them. Alright. Read list of Battlefish supplies. A well-secured checkerboard. Game pieces carved as fish. Half of the game pieces should be black, the other half white. Alright. Seals. The walrus sure was mean, taking away all our circus toys. Walrus, it's our leader. Before him, we just ate penguins and lay on the coast taking naps. Sometimes fought polar bears. Never organized and wear uniforms and have jobs. Is it better? Teddy. I have to make a board game for a cranky penguin to get the blueprint. Penguins are odd. That's why they were so easy to dominate. You're likely going to need a great number of supplies to make a board game. So you can't take anything from the island. I'll hold on to supplies. Just speak to me to retrieve them. Hey, your costume is checkered. We'll be having a bit of that. Will you leave me no dignity? Ripped fabric for the checkerboard pattern. Where do I start? Look around you and try to see things in a different way. Also investigate the barracks and storerooms. Might find something of use there. Look around. I'm doing stuff. Talk to people. Get things. I don't want to talk to you. Fishing hole. Gonna fish up. A squid. A seaweed. Leather boots. Shark tooth. I don't think I'm gonna get anything else useful from here. That's a bunch of stuff. I'll take a bunch of stuff. Open anything in here in the barracks. And all the other rooms. Search for anything we can have. Just take everything that isn't nailed down. Generally a good plan. You're trying to get stuff to do a thing with things. You got any things? Anything sounds like better? No, not really. Quarters. Places. Open up all the different spots. Searching around. We got barrels and baskets and bunches and shelves. Find a bottle of olive oil, a cube of sugar, a popsicle tray, and a carving hammer. Well, that is a lot of things. A lot of things. Don't need anything more of that. Got boxes and barrels all lying around. Wood scrap pile. Pick up some wood. Wooden board with fabric. Since we got a game board using fabric, wood, and shark teeth. A well-secured board with the shark teeth. There you go. And this door. Still don't have the key to get in there to get all the circus stuff. Anything from Noodle? Need to find some stuff to make a board game out of. No, you can't smuggle anything, but any ideas? Sure, mate. A lot of stuff in the kitchens. In a bathhouse, there's lye. More something from the fishing. Or just explore, mate. We got some stuff from there and stuff from there. We got a table. Soap recipe. 1 bottle of oil, 1 bottle of lye. Mix bottles and pour it into a container to scent. For fun, add dyes or scents for improved soap. Okay. Search. Here. Bottle of lye. Lye and olive oil in a popsicle tray. Unmolded soap. Soap in the tray. Squid. Ink to dye some of the soap. Now soap on carving to carve the game pieces. That's everything on the list. Give these to Plaza now. There you go. Carved soap. Game pieces. And game board. Checkmate. Or Battlefish. Whatever it is we're doing. Well, Whippersnapper, you finished making me a Battlefish game? Yes, here you go. You hand over the game and pieces. Plaza hands you a set of blueprints in return. Don't let it get out that I helped you. I have a real reputation to keep. Shouldn't you object to this transaction as a seal? Nah, I'm bored. I want to play more games. Besides, it's going to be fun watching you struggle. Alright. Blueprints. Details of the submarine. Looks like it's going to need quite a bit of repairs here. I got the blueprint. Hurrah! Let me see. These dwarves were quite clever. It should be possible to get this wreck up with minimal parts. Alright. Fixing it all up. And building a stage, too. As a cover. Hand over the blueprints. Making good progress on the escape plan. Stuff's looking much better as a stage. What's all the stuff around it? Is that a stage? Yes, we need to look authentic for the seals to believe it. What's left to do? The engine is in a bad state. Much of it's broken. I don't know how to repair it. To repair the engine we need a lever, a way to gauge the pressure, a wheel to control the valve, something to repair the steam pipe, and some replacement wires. I have had some experience sabotaging that engine. Maybe I can work out how to fix it. Can I have a look? Here is the thing. Repair the lever, the pressure gauge, the valve wheel, the wire box, the pipe. Yep, that is a lot of things. We don't have any tools to work with. Alright. We're gonna find all the things we need. Can't smuggle it into the camp, and Noodle isn't doing any black market deals. We'll need to improvise. The seals have a, well, obsession is putting it mildly. They love anything circus related. It goes back to that bizarre urge to clap at things. The walrus has a storage room of confiscated circus items. It's locked, but there might be something useful in there. That old seal next to Plaza is the keeper of the keys. Just see if you can get the key from her. Her? Historian? R5? Do you happen to know anything about this circus? The storage room full of circus paraphernalia? Not my territory, Legs. That's seal business. You made me lose my concentration. What do you want, Two Legs? Need to get into the supply room. I'm betting you have the means. So, what if I do? That'd be a big breach of security if I let you in there. I'd interfere with Wrinkles over here giving you blueprints, but I'm not sure I want to get directly involved. What would it take to convince you? Show me you have a mind for strategy. Beat me to Battlefish and I'll consider it. Ready to play Battlefish? Yep. Game setup. Choose the starting position of your fleet by dragging and dropping them onto a square. Battlefish. You can also rotate the fish. Over here. And one here. Excellent. Aim is to defeat your opponent by destroying all of their fish first. There are 4 fish to find, all different lengths. Select a square from the blue board on the right and try to find the enemy fish. Alright. Hit. Fantastic. Your turn. Miss. Move to close. Astoria's turn. Miss. There's like strategies and stuff for this. We just need to go for it. My turn. Click to close. Come to go. Oh, we hit another fish. We need to win. Is the problem. Interface. Oh, he's going for it. She's going for it. Something like that. Sunk my Battlefish. I missed him. Oh. That info that was nearby. So his turn. Hit. Miss. Hit another one of mine. Hit. Your turn. Oh, got another hit. We're a little bit behind currently. Miss. Oh, they have 2 next to each other here then. There's only like 3 and 4 length Battlefish. That's information. Turn, hit, hit, hit. Missed that one. Our turn. They missed there. Missed there. Okay, so it's just gonna go this direction for the second Battlefish. Miss. Hit. Their clumping over there is not the most effective strategy, which does help to actually win the game here. Turn. Blast you in your accuracy. Return. They miss again. Return. Ah, you sunk my Battlefish. Gotcha. I just need to find the other two. We're slightly ahead now. Still missed the tail end of that one. Ah, you missed me. Oh, close again. Probably. That's like a hint that you're close. That's something. Miss. My turn, we miss. Oh, first hit on the third one. Missed there. I guess we are assuming that that's actually what them saying stuff meant. Hit. Go. Oh, another hit. My turn? No, not there. There's strategies to this, in theory. Nothing there. With a maximum length of 3, there's only so many places you can actually put things. Missed one. Missed me. This one up here, maybe. We got 2 down and almost a third one down. Missed again. I guess that is confirmation that it's not going to be right next to each other every time. There's no way there's any in here, because that wouldn't fit. Missed again. Oh boy. Oh boy. It is a process here. It is a process. One could still be in here. Nope. We just keep on missing. It's a problem. Got 2 in the middle there. Could try doing some stuff on the lower levels here. Miss. My turn. Another miss. They miss. We miss. Not there. They miss again. We still have one that hasn't been detected. So, in theory, we're in somewhere here. How about here? Nope, not there. Any spots with 2, it can't be. Because there's no size 2 ones. How about here? Nope. Miss, 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 miss. Percentage-wise, there's not a lot of spots that actually have a ship in them. Or a fish. In this case. My turn. Not there. So we got a 3-1 here. I think that gives us information that the last one is going to be size 4. So we can ignore any locations where a 4 wouldn't fit. Well, that's helpful to know. Not my turn. Not my turn. Go, 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 go. Oh, we hit the 3rd button. The 4th one even. Sunk a Battlefish. Alright. Just need to find the last one here and clean it out before they finish us off. Can't be there, can't be there, can't be there, can't be there. Could be ones over in these 2 spots. Or in this area. Not there. Go. Oh, another one's down. We hit one. We just need to finish this before they hit the last piece. That they totally should know. Because they haven't sunk the fourth one. But, you know. If they're actually trying to win here, they would definitely win. Last junior accuracy. Just miss. Yes. Two more. It's either there or there. It's right here. One. You just need to mess it up one more time. Astoria. Thank you. You're the champion. Close enough. Good enough. I guess you've won. Maybe you aren't as incompetent as I thought. If you take me with you when you're finished building the submarine, I'll unlock the door for you. Deal. Astoria unlocks the door for you. Why, thank you. Alright. Let's go get some circus stuff. Never a dull moment with a bunch of circus stuff. Get up the circus props. Anything else cool in here? More circus stuff. More circus stuff. More circus stuff. Alright. Circus props. All kinds of stuff. Various things. There you go. I've got the supplies. Here are the supplies. We have to go repair the engine. Yep. Here is all of this. We got wire for the wire. Balloon on the wire to make a wire cable. Fix that. Put the circle in the wheel. Not quite. Put a circle on the circle. This is a pressure gauge. Cut on that. This on this. Bowling pin in the as a lever. Wrap the fabric around the pipe. Pressure gauge. It's that on it. Lever with a circle. And fix this with that. Fix this with this. Repair the engine. Perfect. That's totally gonna work. Those repairs you did should do the trick. I think she'll float. Guess we better get the show on the road. Very hasty repairs. Should be perfect. Should be fine. And we actually are doing the concert. Fantastic. And Noodle comes out with an explosion. There's the entire world and exploding out from the north there. My goodness. Asinine imbeciles! Has it not crossed your minuscule minds that the penguins caused this destruction to cover their escape? Pursue them with celerity. Alright. We are in here. Do you have an excellent situation, or do you have everything under control? What's going on? Yes, please explain. We're being pursued, and the ship is in bad shape. You need to assign everyone jobs to keep the ship repaired, otherwise we're doomed. You also need to send counterattacks to the seals via the periscope in the next room. Alright. Larry! That shaking means we've taken irreparable damage. The only way for us to escape is for you to destroy all the ships before ours is destroyed. Alright. Back to the sum. Send your torpedoes to engine. Windows. Air pump. Some touching thing. Nope. We don't have anybody on sonar. Hit. Right, they've already hit us. Fantastic. Back to the sum. It's your turn. Okay. Periscope. Oh, Larry's back. Oh, we got a hit. Larry, go to the sonar. To the torpedoes. You can also work on the engine. Larry, work on the sonar. Windows. It's our turn. Miss. Miss. Miss that. Alright, keep working. You only have so much help on them there. I need to recharge too. Just keep running back. Keep the door open. Oh, it's hard to reach the sonar here with this interface in the way. My turn. Got a hit. Everybody recharge a bit. Miss. Our turn. Hit. Our health is going low. They missed. Hit. There, work on the sonar. Get to the air pump. It's my turn. Find more. Health is doing alright. Getting there. Swing a miss. My turn. They missed. They're over here. Okay. Torpedoes. Engine. It's my turn. There's a lot of back and forth here. And the screen is not helping. Huh. My turn, their turn, my turn. Seals. There's only 3 we need to get this time. In theory, it should be doable. Larry. Work on the windows. Get the air pump sorted. It's my turn. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Missed again. My turn. Not my turn, my turn. They missed. It's my turn. There. Some stuff. Torpedoes. Work on the engine for a little bit. Stop closing the door on myself. Fire! Yeah! Right here. Turn. No. Work on the air pump. The windows. Just keep everything going. My turn. There's definitely more of a strategy to this, but, you know, flailing in a panic works out most of the time. Right? Right? The faster we can get shots off, the better here, team. Engine. Windows. Torpedoes. Let's keep it going. My turn. Fire. They're getting additional attacks since we're taking so long to do things. Potentially. On trying. Trying our best. Just need to keep above 0 health, and we're can keep the fighting here. Sonar, air pump, engine, attack. Oh, we got a hit. Second Battlefish located. Just need to sink it. Run back and forth, run back and forth. We work on the windows. It's my turn, I know. Hit. Beautiful. Hit. Another one. Another hit. Amazing. And we just need to find the last Battlefish. We got another hit on us here. That's not ideal. Need to get the torpedoes repaired a bit too. We're using those for torpedoing. Torpedoes. Sonar. Air pump. Missing, missing, missing. Now my turn. Pong, I need you on the engine, my guy. Spots that they could still be in. Along the sides, maybe. Running out of spaces. We also have to enjoy that we are apparently having a bit of maneuverability still. They haven't just immediately blasted us to smithereens. That's something. Comp. Nose. Sonar. Torpedoes. Get a little low. Placing. Keep trying. They're missing. We're getting there. We can do it. Return. I don't know if it's 4 or 3 for their last Battlefish here. Hopefully 4th. We got some more spots we can hit. Oh, perfect. Air pump. Engine. Periscope. We're gonna figure out exactly where we need to go. Here we go. In this direction. 1 or 2 more hits and we got it. All of our shoddy repairs. We are the champion. We did it. Uh-oh, we better land quick. We made it. And then we escaped on the submarine. I parked it near Yanil. Well done. A successful mission. I shall have one of my agents deal with the sub. I see you have some new friends. Not new, just disguised. This is Ping and Pong. They've helped me out many times. Their assistant leaves us something in a pickle. The polar bear ethos is quite clear. We cannot allow penguins that know of our venture to remain free. I could never have done this without them or the other penguins' help. You can't take them prisoner. Hey, Mr. Bear Dude. I couldn't help but overhear you, man. That'd be really bad karma to lock us up, seeing as we just pulled off the most epic rock show ever. Yeah, man. We don't plan on going back to the Berg. We're going on a most excellent tour to promote our album. Dude, it's going to be epic. Our manager says we're the hottest act this side of Gillinor. Blowing up that camp totally boosted our fame, dude. You have a manager? Yeah, man, that noodle guy is really well connected, you know? He's managing our act now. Oh dear, that won't end well. I suppose we can grant amnesty this once. Ping and Pong, you have the blessing of the PBJ to travel these lands. Should we find you interfering in our plans or assisting in the plans of the Pescaling, we may eat you. By the way, where did Teddy go? I wanted to say goodbye before he left. I had to reassign him, urgently. He's now located in Balthazar's Big Top Bonanza, keeping an eye on a penguin there. You may visit him whenever you like. Great, I'll pop in to see him sometime. There's also something I kind of glossed over before. Larry has a bit of a personality shift. Actually, I'm okay. Larry, you aren't squawking at me! Does this mean you're back to, well, you were never normal, but back to you? I knocked my head on a pipe in the submarine, and suddenly I remembered everything. Being captured, the motherland, being tortured. It's good to have you back, my friend. We need to debrief you and find out what you know. I hate to make you relive it, but it cannot be helped. I understand. What the? Egg. Well, Larry, you're a daddy. Penguin chick. How long is this interface going to be on the screen? You've completed the quest. Something like a cold. 1 quest point. 40,000 crafting XP. 40,000 fishing XP. 10,000 construction XP. 10,000 thieving XP. Access to a new thieving event in Balthazar's Bonanza's Circus. Rock and pop clockwork penguin costumes. A new invisible hide-and-seek penguin, which is worth 3 points. It's invisible, it runs all over the world, and disappears quickly. So you really need to get people together to actually find this thing. Mostly just on reset day. Also, there was a early bird bonus for double quest reward XP for the first 2 weeks. So, well, that's something. We don't get that. We also need to have the Ring of Visibility to find this penguin, so we need to pick that up whenever we're going to go do that. But we can go do the thieving event at the circus. That we can actually accomplish. Where is the circus right now? The circus, Sears Village. We have a teleport to there. Okay. Oh yeah. More penguin points, which you can calculate to see if we can get more experience per week here with the changed experience from penguins, but still. Another thing at the circus. We're really filling it up in here. Not that we specifically need more thieving XP. It's already 99. That's alright. Here's Teddy. Still has his ripped clown suit on. Hello, my name is Theodore. I'll be your assistant today. Teddy, I know who you are. Don't interrupt, you'll make me forget my lines. And it's Theodore. Blast, I can't remember what I was saying. Ah, yes, I was explaining the act. To begin your thieving performance, stand on the nearby star. Upon starting, you'll be presented with a list of tricks you may perform. Each trick has a different difficulty rating. The rating suggests what skill level is most likely to succeed at performing said trick. You may, however, attempt tricks you don't have the level for. Finally, you may only perform 5 tricks. At the end, you will be informed of your results. You perform emotes between tricks to keep things lively. Wish to end your performance early, and I completely understand the feeling. Simply speak to me. Like to begin your thieving performance? Yes. Alright. Let's do some thieving tricks. Level 50. Levitate. Woo! Totally levitating. Here's a card trick. Yeah. Flowers in the sleeve. Pretty good. We're facing away from the audience, which is something. Bunny from the hat. Nothing in the hat. And suddenly, rabbit. 3,000 speed for that. And a water tank escape. And we're gone. Impressive. There you go. A bit of thieving XP. We'll do it since we're here at the circus every week for the other XP. Also still doing the range, getting range XP. And also magic, agility, fire making, and now thieving. So, pretty good. Pretty good. Tear our circus ticket. Get out of here. And then go see what items we need to get back. Or make or whatever. Really depends what we're doing next. Next time. Goodbye.